Okay, so this is the Angel phone that we're going to be doing the session with. Try to get the camera back as far as I can, but you still can't get the whole thing in. What is well, Andy, to be honest with you, I actually have a lot of ideas about it. I've been doing this research, uh, well, off and on for the past 20 years, but seriously for about a year and a half now. And I've been delving into the science of it, been delving really into a lot of research. And so, um, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to read the posts, and I'm a little scattered because I was expecting this to be on Facebook. Um, oh, I'm sorry. You said curious as to my ideas about this phenomenon. When you say the phenomenon, do you mean the issue with Facebook or the paranormal? And Gina, does it look better on YouTube than it does Facebook? Andy, okay, so then tell you what, Gina, what we will do is if it's looking better on YouTube than it did Facebook, then we'll just start doing it from this point on from YouTube. All right. And Andy, in regards to the paranormal, I feel like my head is cut off. Um, there we go. In regards to the paranormal, um, here's my overall thought on it. We are two separate. How can I say this? We're made up of two different types of materials. We have our organic, which is covered in biology, and then we have the electrical. Now we have the brain, which has the synapse, which releases electrical signals that tells our body what to do. However, that needs a power source so that it knows what to do, and that's where spirit comes in, because this physical is what allows us to experience this. This is what I believe, and it's the spirit that gives you your personality, that gives you your consciousness, that gives you your subconsciousness, that allows you to have your thoughts and your freedoms, so to speak. And I do believe that there are. I don't know if it necessarily planes per se, but I guess in my mind, the way my brain works is I see certain things compartmentalized. So we have our higher vibrational spirits, we have our lower vibrational spirits, then we have those in the middle. And those in the middle are the ones that I believe are earthbound, that are stuck here. And those are the ones that we generally try to help out. Our higher vibrational spirits, those are our guides. If you believe in angels, personally, I do. Um, they are also within that category. Same with the ascended masters, and of course the lower vibrational. Those are the ones that they don't have the light or sometimes worth. Danielle, hey, good Danielle. I'm so happy that you were able to make it. Were you able to find us okay? Hey, Vicky, thank you so much for joining over here. I know this was a last minute thing, and I appreciate you guys for popping on over. Seriously, thank you guys. So I've been talking with Andy a little bit here, and so Andy, what would be your view? Because we're I'm always curious to hear other people's views, other people's experiences. Hey, Sherry, thank you so much for making it over. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. It didn't allow me to go live. And so thank you for making it over to YouTube. I really do appreciate that. And so Andy and I have a little conversation going on, just talking about our theories in regards to spirit, actually. And of course, guys, you are more than welcome to join into this conversation, as you always are. And as we get going, we're going to be doing a session here. Oh, Andy, intent fully affects the physical reality. I have a separate channel called Philip Page, and I discuss that very thing: intent, perception, your thought process, your mindset, how we view things, the energy that you put out, and of course, intent being right in with that. The energy that you put out forms your reality. And so, no, I totally get into that. I totally get into that. Uh, what do you mean? What do you mean part of a control system? If you could help me explain and help me understand what you mean by that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You embody what you expect and others expect. I believe. I believe that because we are pure energy, that energy can't be created, it can't be destroyed, it always is, and it changes form depending on how you want that form to be. And so and so when you say here you embody what you expect, yes, completely. If you are expecting, for example, and this is such a um, generic example, so bear with me, but if we are expecting to have a bad day, we're going to have a bad day. If we are expecting our bank account to be overdrawn, our bank account will be overdrawn because we put that intention out there. That's one of the universal laws. Vicky, your son, he has. I think there's a chance that he is using a slightly bit more percentage of his cognitive um, receptors than maybe the average person, and that's why he is so in tune. Andy, you know what? I'm right there with you, man. Seriously, I am right there with you. This is something because this gets right into the universal laws. It gets into the universal laws of vibration, that everything is vibrating, and it also gets into the universal law of attraction, that what you put out there, what you are expecting, is going to come back to you. So, Andy, you are preaching to the choir on that one. That thought process is not going to be lost with me or with the people who are on this channel, because I think you will find there's some really good people who are here. And we love these conversations. We love getting involved in these conversations and these theories, because now we're talking about quantum physics. We're talking about the ether, basically, and it's something that I absolutely love, because here's the thing: we have we have our conscious mind, we have our subconscious mind. Our conscious mind is what allows us to think, to plan for the future, to remember the past. Our subconscious mind is what just takes in that information. It's always in the present. So whatever we were raised with, whatever we were taught to believe, is what's going to be locked in that subconscious mind. But if we can work on changing that paradigm, changing the belief system in that subconscious mind, which we can do, it's all energy based, then you can start changing your reality. Because if you don't work on changing that paradigm, that subconscious thought process, your conscious mind is going to say, "Well, I want this. I want to achieve this. I want to do this." But if your subconscious mind is saying, "Well, hold on there, buddy. We haven't. That's not what we believe." Then you're not going to be able to obtain those things that you desire, because your subconscious mind is going to keep you locked in a certain belief. Again, it's all energy based. Vegas hot girls, hey, what is going on? Andy, I do believe that. I honestly do believe that. It's whatever you believe, because again, it's energy based. It's If we're talking about the universe, if you believe in the universe or believe in God, whatever you want to call it, whatever you put out there, whatever you believe, and that's the key word right there, believe. Whatever you believe and hold true to you is what's going to formulate and come back to you. You know what, Andy? I have taken the words want and wish out of my vocabulary, and I use the word intend. And I instruct people to use the word intend, because if you want or if you wish, you are still coming from a mindset of lack and not having. But if you intend it, and if you're grateful for it, then that's a different story. Yeah, Faith. No, we have Vegas Hot Girl. She has recently joined the Saving Ghosts channel, and thank you so much for that. By the way, so happy to see that you're here. Andy, thank you so much. No, I could talk for hours on this. Seriously, I could talk for hours on this, because I believe that we have an ability. I think we have an amazing ability to create the world that we want. And in fact, I have a whole video based on that very thing. And I see these people, and I'm sure you see them. I'm sure that we all see them, who they sit back and they're saying, "Well, I don't know why I can't get a pay raise. I don't know why my marriage is so bad. I don't know why I'm always in debt." Well, because if you're thinking about debt, that's what's going to come back to you. If you're thinking about how your relationship is so bad, then that's what's going to come back to you. If you're always thinking about, or if you're always believing, and if you believe you're secretly intending that certain things are going to happen, good or bad, then that's what's going to come back to you. If we're talking about the universe is neutral. And this is just my personal belief. The universe is neutral. It's whatever you decide to create. We are creators. We have within us the spiritual ability to create. And so, whatever that thought process, whatever that intent is, whatever that belief is that we have, that we hold, that we believe to be true, that's what's going to come to us. That's why we have to change. And I'm sorry, I keep tapping the back of my head, because that's where our occipital lobe is at, and that's the first brain. But that's why we have to change that subconscious thought. And there's ways to get your left brain and your right brain to communicate, as well as your subconscious and your conscious mind. I won't go into that now, unless you just want me to. But the fucking, I love that. Well, Vicky, okay, so you've heard. I mean, we've all heard the expression, Misery loves company, right? Well, that's because you see these people, and unfortunately, I have some very dear people in my family who are this way. We have these people who they're always in a miserable state, and so they bring miserable people with them who support that mindset. And they have to be willing to change that mindset, but so many people don't want to. And if that is their lot in life, then we have to move on with us. The Eeyore syndrome. I like that. Okay, so Andy just said you can't just read a book and hold any powers. By personal experience and self-reality testing that we achieve power. And I would agree with that. Ever since the movie The Secret came out, there's been this mass wave of interest in that. Now, the thing about The Secret is that that's just one universal law. And so you get people who will read up on that and they think they hold that power. When the fact of the matter is, there are so many to it. The law of attraction is just one of several different types of practices that a person's got to do in order to achieve the kind of life that they want. Andy, I'm so sorry. I don't know these people. Sherry, if you have the ability to take a negative person and have them see a different side, then good for you. Andy, I definitely will. I definitely will. When we are done with this, I'm going to go back and I'm going to research them. Thank you for the names. I appreciate that. Seriously, thank you for that. I appreciate that. And guys, it's so funny how all of this ties in together. Of course, on this channel, we are talking about spirit and spirit communication. Um, but it really ties in to all of the other too, because it's all energy based. Gina Miller, so tell us what's going on with equipment. What do you mean, Gina? Are you talking about the issues with Facebook, or are you talking about other stuff? Sorry, guys, I'm pausing because I'm waiting to see some responses here. The angel phone? Okay. Well, if you guys have noticed, okay, if you guys noticed the last couple of videos, I've been using this app lately. This app right here. It's called the Afterlight Box. Um, I have fallen in love with this app. I was using the SCD2 for a little while, and the results were always mixed as far as I was concerned. I wasn't completely sold on it. Um, of course, the old standby is the PSB7, which I still love that. But this app, and there's a ton of free apps out there. Some are good. Most are for entertainment purposes only. This app, I actually saw. There's a gentleman named Steve Huff, and I actually like the guy, but I saw in one of his videos that he was using this, so I thought, well, I'll give it a shot, and I'm impressed. um, I'm very impressed with how this has been sounding. It's crystal clear, and with the Angel phone, let me see. Do we still have? Let me give a shout out here. Give me 1 second, gang. Do we still have Vegas Ghost Girls here? want to see if they are still here. Give me a second, guys. Okay. If you are interested at all in i.t.c or spirit communication, download this app. It's free. It is free. And most of the time, you really don't have to, play it back and listen to it. And like what we would normally do, like with the PSP7, you can pretty much make out this stuff in real time. As I drop the tablet. Here, let's do this. Okay, so the volume is up. Now, in the last session, last video that I posted, thanks. In the last last video that I posted, I kind of went over what the angel phone is and what it does, how it was created, and and I got some messages. There was one message in particular that said, "Brother from the oven," and do you guys remember that? Do you guys remember seeing that or hearing that? Not at all, Andy. Oh, well, you say if the conditions were right. I'm still going to say no. I think it'd be a great place, but I don't think you'd be stuck there. I don't think you'd be stuck there. Okay, I don't know what that was. There was just a loud bang outside of the house. I don't know if somebody crashed or what. It's usually a pretty quiet street, but man, that was. Yeah, that's Buddy. That's Buddy barking because he heard the crash too. Buddy boy. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize about that. Andy, you have no idea, brother. Tonight's been extremely high strangeness because we've had the issue with Facebook. We have these noises going on right now. Buddy boy, Buddy. He's walking back in like my dog just walked back in with a pimp walk. Like he just owned this. So what I want to do, if it's okay with you guys, I want to see if we can get an answer to the brother from the oven remark. See what all that was about, and see what else we can find. Are you guys up for it? Guys, give me one moment. I see there's some things going on with a Facebook page. I'm going to switch over to that for a half second and see if maybe there's some people trying to find us on YouTube. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Give me just one moment. Okay, awesome. Okay, it looks like there's some people who are trying to comment but can't. I'm sorry, guys. Just bear with me one moment. Again, this was all kind of last minute. Okay, guys. Again, I am so sorry about this. Just give me one moment. What was weird was that I was allowed to do this from our Facebook group, but not from the main page. So, and Faith, I want to thank you so much. Andy, Faith, who is on here, those names that you sent to me, she already looked them up and sent them to me. So, Andy, I want to thank you again for those names. Faith, I want to thank you for looking up the names and sending them over. Okay, looks like Danielle is here. Okay. Oh, you know them personally. Okay. Danielle, so happy that you were able to make it in. Were you able to find us okay? And Andy, like I said, man, once we are done here, I'm going to delve into those two gentlemen and read up on them. Awesome. Okay, guys. So let's get to it then. Okay. So so that was a speaker going on for the Angel phone, and I'm turning on the reverb and noise cancellation, which, since it's an app, we really don't need it per se. I do ask for protection from Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael. Please come down and watch over this session. I only allow those who are of love and light to come through. Anyone who has messages are more than welcome to speak. I do not allow anything negative to enter in. Okay, so Vicky. Okay, so cool. All right, so here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's turn this on.
Here's the phone.
Yeah,
Hello? Okay. Hello, this is Philip. Is there anybody here who would like to talk? Buddy?
What if I were...
Okay, I apologize about that. Hello, this is Philip. Is there anybody here who would like to speak? Hi, how are you? Turn the echo down just a little bit.
Tolerate.
And by all means, guys, if you think you hear something come through,
Easy to use and
go ahead and put it in the comment section, okay? Guys, I welcome anyone who is of love and light to come through and speak. I mean, no harm. I have all the respect. I have all the respect in the world for you. We have people right now who are watching this, who are listening to this. If there's a message you would like to give anyone, you are more than welcome to speak.
take a St. John's.
Who's the lady who keeps whispering? Liv, yes.
We've done.
No, Vicky, this is this is a little bit different. It has the ability to scan radio channels, internet radio channels, or not.
.com.
Who was that? Who are you? Buddy, come on. There was another bang that just happened outside.
With
Buddy, shh. Shh, quiet. Okay, I apologize about that. I don't mean to be distracted. There was a comment that was made a couple of days ago. A spirit came through and said, brother from the oven. What did they mean by brother from the oven?
President.
Do you have a message for anybody who is watching right now? Does anybody?
Oh, really? Prophecy. Possibility. Mission of Your favorite?
Your favorite? The idea is that, and they can manipulate the audio. And that through that manipulation, they can communicate.
Side pop.
Over.
African American.
Do? Okay. So I'm trying to make contact, trying to make communication, trying to have a connection right now with spirit. Are there any angels right now with me? Are there any guides here? Sound like there was a woman that came through and said two.
It's in Hong Kong.
I just heard you say you're coming home.
Today, well,
And not everyone.
Andy, the best way I can answer that for you is that because when the energy source is in the body is able to contain it, and it's able to use what we have, your thorax, your vocal cords, to be able to create that vibration, which is communication. Pure spirit doesn't have all of that. But it can manipulate audio, from what I understand. Now, I'm not saying that I know everything
For the
about it.
world.
I'll be good.
No, Andy, you're good. You're good. The whole purpose of all of this is to question, is to find out. I've had my experiences. There's a lot of people on here who've had their experiences. Obviously, you've had your own, and those experiences are what form our beliefs. Part of the reason why I even started doing all of this was because I wanted answers. I had questions. I didn't know.
Your coach.
Something about a coach. Is it true that, because we're having a conversation about spirit right now, is it true that you do need some sort of noise or audio source to be able to speak?
In somewhat.
Faith, my experiences have been that there are a lot who do just stay earthbound, that for whatever reason, either by choice or not, they stay here. They don't move forward. They don't move back. Now, there are some that do. So we're having a pretty heavy conversation about you guys right now, about the spirit world and about what happens. Did you guys hear that? She said, just ask. And Andy, that is why whenever I do one of these, I ask, please don't attach to me. Please don't enter into me.
In my dream,
I hear you. Who's here with me right now? Can you give me your name?
go ahead and check.
Human right.
Please know that we are all here right now because we are curious. We want to learn. We want to know.
Following.
We know that we are energy. We know that there is a world outside of our own, a spirit world. We're just trying to understand more.
We're meeting.
Yes, we are. We are meeting. Yes, this is how we can communicate. Does this box, does it help you speak? This box is made for you, okay? For you to speak, for you to communicate.
Yeah.
Please use it. Use the energy that it gives off.
Eating. Yeah, the support.
I'm doing well.
Who is the young lady who keeps whispering?
Mad. Still like it.
Still like it? All right. So again, I don't allow anything negative. I don't allow anything oppressive to come in. Okay. I allow those of love who are accepting of love. I ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael to please help guard that door. If anyone, rush what? Limba. Yes. Is Rush Limbaugh here?
This is her.
I thought you just said it's hot. Is it hot or is it hard? Andy, you dork.
You see the
Guys, do you have any questions that you would like asked? For those of you who are watching, who've joined in, if you have any questions that you would like asked, please let me know.
is becoming
Who's coming? Miss, did you just say save us? Are you guys looking at Are you guys looking for the light?
Never.
Just accept.
So I was asked if any of you know, or what is your thought of an old philosopher, John Dee. John Dee. Do any of you know John Dee? He was born here in here in Earth in 1527. Violet, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Violet. I know tonight's been a little crazed. Vicky, what are your parents' names again?
Welcome to checkup.
You're wanting to check up or check on?
Oh, 60.
Vicky, if you could please tell me the names of your parents, please.
And
Are the parents of Vicky Southall here? Does anybody know them?
They see.
They see? Do the parents of Vicky Southall, do they see her? Vicky, I don't know if you heard any of that or not.
You're right. Great. Yes.
Yeah.
Patience.
Sessions. Okay, I feel that you guys are starting to tie in a little bit now.
I can't.
You can. Who was that? Who was that just came through?
writing.
Not for me. Heaven.
Heaven? How many of you are from heaven, or how many of you have seen heaven? Demons are not allowed here, okay? And I ask Archangel Michael to please remove any that may be trying to get in. They are not allowed here at all. Okay? There's no place for them here. Vicky, did they have the same last name? Southall?
Where's this?
Are the parents of Vicky South home? Can they speak? Catherine and Peter? Are Catherine and Peter, can they speak? Their daughter, Vicky, would like to wish them a happy anniversary. Is there a spirit that's lost?
I see.
You see? Hi. So who is this I'm feeling on my left side right now? Who is this that I'm feeling?
Yeah.
I am protected by my guides, by Archangel Michael, by heavenly light.
Dominate the.
It sounded like, I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but it sounded like a lady came through and said the plague.
Resting.
Are Catherine and Peter Wallace, can they speak? Are they around? Catherine and Peter Wallace. Daughter Vicky. I'd like to wish you a happy anniversary. Okay, guys, give me one moment, okay? Your heavenly God, I ask that please open up the heavens and shine down your bright heavenly light into this house. Imagine the opening in heaven. Cross out that opening. Allow the light in. Allow the heavenly light into this house. That light provides protection for this home. Myself, anyone who sees that light, who needs that light.
Ring of. Music.
Nothing dark is allowed here. Vicky, tell you what, right now let's call her Catherine Wallace, okay?
Be good.
Good, thank you. Yes, be good.
Faith.
Faith, yes.
Contagion.
If there are spirits who are lost and who need that light, please step into it. We're more than welcome to it. You can ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael for help. I am not the one who has the final say. It is not my place. I feel there's about 3 here right now. Am I correct in that?
Yes.
I'm feeling someone behind me. Is there someone behind me?
This is in danger. In climate.
Coming in. Who's coming in? Hello, what's your name? I mean,
Lewis Camp.
he's counting. If you are of love, if you are accepting of love, you are more than welcome to approach this box and speak. I only allow love. I only allow positivity. If you feel stuck, you can ask Archangel Michael. You can ask for Archangel Raphael. You can ask for the light. I am right now imagining bright white light coming down from the heavens.
Yesterday.
Into this home. Do you see this light? Something about steps. I don't know. I don't know if there's something that you still have to learn, or there's something that you still have to do. I don't know. It's not my place, but you can ask for Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael. You can ask for the light here. Sherry, what's your mom's name?
Before dinner. Ellie.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna be calling this to a close here pretty soon.
The plague.
The plague. That makes. Did you die of the plague?
Lives would have.
Was it the plague that took your physical life?
Resign.
If that's the case, then I am so sorry that was the way that you passed.
Closure. From.
Is there a Jamie Honan?
Called
Is there a Jamie Honan? Can she speak? Danielle Robinette is asking for her. Jamie Honan. She passed away in March.
10 years ago.
January.
Is there a Phyllis? Mother of Sherry Bratcher. Is Phyllis here? Can she speak? Okay. Gina, not a problem. Gina, not a problem. You have a great night, okay? Have a great night, Gina. Okay, guys. And I think because the activity is trying to change a little bit, I think it is. I think it's worth that we start shutting this down. Okay. Is there anybody who would like to? You have any last minute things that you would like to say before I hang up? Okay, guys.
Years ago.
Here they go. I thank you for coming through. I ask, please return through whatever doorway you came. Okay. Please do not attach to me. Please do not stay in this home. Please do not enter into me. Okay. If you need help, ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael. You can ask for the light as well. Okay. I wish you love and light. Good night. Good night, guys. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm happy that you guys were listening, because it's hard for me to concentrate, ask the questions, and listen at the same time. That's why so many times I've got to go back through, and I've got to through the computer, and I got to listen in again. Looks like we've had quite a few people who have left at this point. But it seemed like the mood was starting to change a little bit, and I wanted to stop it before it got, possibly a little too out of hand. Even though I don't allow anything negative in, I don't want to. I don't want to run the risk of possibly having to shoo something away. So, do you guys have any? Looks like we have 3 of you. Looks like we have 3 of you left. Who all is still here right now? I think Sherry, you're still here. Violet, Danielle, fantastic. Hey guys. Batteries running low. Okay. Well, yeah, it seemed like the overall mood was starting to change, and I'd rather just play it safe than sorry. I'm actually going to go through. I did a smudging in here right before I did this session, but I'm going to do another one. And I have some blessed holy water and Florida water that I'll probably spray around as well, just to be on the safe side. I'm not worried about it. I'm not scared of it. So, do you guys have any questions or comments before we call it a night? Seems like there's a little bit of a lag here. No problem, Violet. As a matter of fact, Violet, do you prefer the Facebook Live or the YouTube Live? And Sherry, is this something? Okay. Sherry, is this something that you are picking up on right now, or is this a delayed message? Danielle, love having you here. Seriously. I think next time around, I'm going to organize the live just a little bit more. I wasn't really prepared per se, because the Facebook thing kind of threw me a little bit. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much. Since we know that YouTube seems to be a little bit better, and I think the clarity is a little bit better too, right? We'll go ahead and we'll just start doing it on on YouTube then. Alrighty, gang? All right, guys. I am going to wish you a good night. If, of course, you know how to get a hold of me if you want to get a hold of me. Can you hear a lot better? Okay, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Seriously, guys, feel free to contact me anytime. You know how to get a hold of me on Facebook or on here, whichever. And Danielle, I'll go ahead and next time we do another live session, I'm sorry, guys. I keep hearing my dog door open and close. I don't know if the wind has picked up or if there's something else. I think maybe it's just the wind. But anyway, I'm going to do a quick smudging around here. Okay, guys? Again, if you need to get a hold of me or if you want to get a hold of me, pop by and say hi. Okay? I thank you so much for popping in. I love you guys. Thank you for everything. Have a great night.